Come, Cooper. I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
How are you gonna teach me to fight like a gentleman?
Get him.
I'm going to save that Cooper.
I'll get him.
For life.
It's so romantic how this is taking place over the cityscape of Paris.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How romantic is it?
So
I got your back. What up,
nothing's
fool?
more romantic than fencing.
Oh, sword fight to the death. What up, fool? Oh god, circle. I'm so glad this is forgiving because I've hit the wrong button like almost every time.
Oh jeez.
Come on, I got your number, girl. I got your number.
Take him out. You got this, Raymond? Yeah.
Oh. What up? I didn't cheat. You're just bad at your job. Oh. Oh,
Charging
snap.
up and unleashing.
Oh.
What the? Hey, lucky
Oh no.
Oh. You've become
lucky if I only break
displaced
your
in
neck.
time.
Come on.
This isn't good, Tom.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh my goodness. Is this time again? Yes it is. Here we go, Tom. Sword fight number 2.
A little wildly
this up.
slide.
Why don't you come
Oh
over
man.
here and take it?
Come on, girl. What you got?
Mash them buttons.
I'm mashing the buttons as fast as I can. Oh. What up? What's your name, girl? What you got?
You can't win.
He ain't seen nothing.
Deep
You
down, you
mashing
know.
up his buttons.
Wait, did you say posterior?
Say what you gonna do to him.
There's something
But
wrong
he
with
ain't
this
seen nothing.
stupid sword.
Mashing up his buttons, Ray.
I'm taking him to school. Here we go. Oh, what up, folks? Tiger Woods got nothing on me.
Oh man.
There, Sly.
No, you gotta fight Le Paradox once more.
Where is
This is it. Oh, whoa.
I
Oh,
know it's difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up. This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Yeah, this is kind of dangerous. I wouldn't recommend doing this, Tom, in real life.
don't try this at home, no.
Okay? I know you want to.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile. I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt?
Yes.
Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words, Cooper, because they will be your last.
I somewhat doubt it.
Your
Just gonna put that out there.
Raymond don't plan on going down like no fool, Cooper.
Now,
No, sir.
your blood pressure, Cyrille.
I'm gonna mess this dude up like it's nobody else's business.
Get
What
him.
you got? Oh, I'm getting him. I'm getting him.
There's just no point.
Sure there is.
Raymond is a button masher extraordinaire, people. He's got this.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Lots of God of War playing and other stuff. There's button mashing in Metal Gear Rising too, so I've had lots of practice
Ready to meet your doom?
Oh,
It's
my
time
goodness.
to end this.
Ah,
But I'm not the one who's going down.
it's done. Done and over, sir. How you doing over there? Whoa, wind up for.
Boom.
This is not right. My plan was perfect.
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Just please help me.
Why should I?
I do not wish to die.
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
You didn't know that. That's where you first started.
You fool, Cooper.
As I said, so predictable.
You won't get away with this. I'll find you.
Au contraire, Sly Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
Ha! Ha! Now how am I gonna get off?
That's a good question.
It's been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thieves raccoons were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him.
Well, that is Sly Cooper.
Continued to refine his master ninja techniques, as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan.
Anything else there, Bentley?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd imagine that periodically.
El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed.
He'll be interrupting us by giving us short epilogues of each character. Rain, what did you think of this game?
I liked it very much. I feel like it kind of had a downer ending. We don't know what happened to Sly Cooper at the end.
Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively.
I would agree with that, but I'm a little bit hopeful that maybe one of these epilogues will actually be Sly showing back up.
Maybe we'll get to play as Sly, you know, wherever he ends up at the end. It'll be cool.
Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity.
Oh, he got ran over by a train.
Wrecked.
Oh, that's messed up.
That's like the fate of every armadillo ever. Which is a mammal. Raymond taught me. He linked me to a very informational page.
Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving.
Very nice.
First
very
Cooper
nice.
cane.
Good to see that Bob is, you know, paving the way for everybody else. I love
Absolutely.
it. My favorite. He's my favorite. Bob.
The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates.
I mean, I think he's painting his fellow inmate right there. Spray can in the face.
What if
messed up?
What if Sly Cooper has vanished into the time rift, never to be seen again, erased from all time?
Sir Gareth Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order. a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor.
Ha! He's an actor? Really? Are you kidding me?
I mean, he talks all Shakespearean-like. I could see it. He's got charisma.
Does. I suppose.
He's eloquent.
He probably played Juliet.
Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards.
Oh, snap.
She will be the villain of the next game, it sounds like.
We might go after her in Sly Cooper 5. Whatever that's gonna be called. Think of a name. Go ahead.
Cyrille Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful.
Everybody's gotta eat.
Yeah. Ride that camel, Salim. And sell your treats.
I like this game. I like this game a lot.
Yeah.
After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole.
I'm okay with that. I kind of felt bad for her at the end there. All she wanted was some music and some romance.
That's fine, yeah. She's
No.
sort of almost, victim and villain.
Almost.
Dimitri returned to his globetrotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver.
I would watch that reality TV show.
Who wouldn't?
Oh,
Be
Dimitri.
honest here.
We all just want to know what's happening in your life.
La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
But what about Sly?
Yes, tell us.
Please,
what
Ken.
happened to Sly Cooper? Don't leave us hanging.
Please.
I don't know if I could deal with that. Oh no, we're at the end of the credits here, Tom. We're at the end.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, Raymond.
Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper.
But
That is the end of the walkthrough. It doesn't give us anything. I'm going to continue to see what happens here if I load up my game. Epilogue Part 1. We'll see what happens. But that's probably going to be the end of this walkthrough. I want to thank you guys who have stuck with us for the entire thing. And Tom and I both have enjoyed this game from start to finish.
immensely, yeah.
I'm very impressed with it. I know I've read some reviews that aren't as impressed, but I feel like they're not giving it a fair shake. They're not understanding that this is going to be mainly targeted towards kids. But, you know, what can you do? I think it's good. To play as Sly, you need to time travel to another episode. So Sly is gone, and we don't know where he is.
He's completely gone from the present day. That pretty much seals it right there.
That is it. We can't play in Paris at all, as a matter of fact. You have to time travel to another time period to figure out to play as other people. But as you well know, we can travel to any place we want to go and replay any job we want. So we're not going to do that, though, unfortunately. But thank you guys for watching this walkthrough. We really appreciate it very much. If you could always remember to like our videos, it'll help us do even more awesome games like this.
And tell a friend. If you have a friend that likes games and, you know, maybe has some times where, like, you know, his hands are, like, occupied, he's got to, like, type up some spreadsheets or whatever, write a paper for school, but wants something to kind of distract them so that they can't really play the game at the time, you know, tell that friend about us.
I would agree. So thank you guys very much, and we will see you in the next video, and in the next game, and in the next walkthrough. Goodbye.
Get him, Raymond.
Oh, I got a point!
Yes!
I got a point! I got a point! Okay, so this part of the boss battle, pretty simple. Go down this little hidey hole. He's gonna bring off his arm, try to stab you. So you just do that, and you're fine.
Do not stay down in that hole.
No, don't stay in the hole.
I definitely did that, and I got pierced multiple times.
Yeah, you don't. Oh god, he's doing it again. Do it.
Oh, look at that.
I'm good though.
The timing.